Hey everybody, I'm Captain Tommy Scoville, and this is the Lifeboat. You know what time it is, people? It's 5 o'clock. That means it's time for another installment of Goodbye Letters. People, I don't have to tell you how popular this segment is becoming with the people on the boat. This is a chance for the crew to really get an idea of the people that they're serving with, the people that are here trying to do the exact same mission, which is hand some victories to the good guys. And to strike a blow to to drugs and to basically to the bad guys in this war on drugs. This one is from our first mate, people. This is from a guy that has done more for this boat, for the complexion of it, for everything that we're doing here than anybody else has, myself included. He is the anchor, no pun intended, here at the Lifeboat. So I'm going to put on my Homer Simpson glasses. And this is from Mr. Mark Wages, and this is just incredible, people. It starts out, Opie, I start this letter with just your name because you don't deserve the respect of good manners. We did not become family the way you did with your other family members. Yes, I'm calling you family because you were so much more than a friend. This is part of the reason it was so hard and painful to let you go. Unlike the majority of the rest of your huge family, we did not meet until I was 30. Before we became close, I looked at your family with much judgment until I realized it was not them, it was you manipulating them to keep you around at all times. I did not realize that you had already started doing the same to me. At first you were awesome, and we only hung out when it was appropriate, and I needed you to help with the pain in my life. You did your job, and everything was fine until it wasn't. You knew exactly how to get me to have you around more often. You knew my back and neck hurt all the time, and you knew just how to massage that pain away. You patiently waited until I was hurting really bad one day, and I had already talked to you the normal 3 times a day that we usually saw each other. A coworker saw I was hurting late in the day and gave you a phone call so that you could give me one extra massage before I went to bed so that I could sleep. Just like you always took my pain away, but this time was different. You started to point out how much you made me happier when you were around. I didn't realize you were only doing this so that you could control me and try to take my wife, kids, job, time, sanity, and all of my happiness. You were smart the way that you did this. I had no clue you were doing this to have power over me because that was what made you happy. You never cared about me, but you had me convinced you were the best thing that had ever happened to me in my life. You taught me how to be the life of the party. We had talked multiple times about how I felt prior to meeting you. I could never be confident enough to just be myself in a group setting. When you were there, all that went away. I was able to get multiple promotions at work, become a better husband and father, become the person I thought that I wanted to be. Then you started to show your true colors. You would always be there that normal 3 times a day, but I began to need you more often, and you quit answering your phone unless I agreed to give you all the money in my wallet. Then you began to play games with my emotions and would force me to play, Where in the World is Opie? You would leave clues with my friends on how to find you, but sometimes it would be days before I could locate you. And every time you did that, I would get sick just looking for you. You fooled me into thinking I had to have you around at all times. And even when you needed to go to the bathroom, I had just seen you. I could not rest until I knew exactly when I could see you again. Every time I located you, I would be pissed off at you. But you had a way of making me forgive you and make me feel happy the second that I saw you. I want you to know that I figured you out. You lost the game you tried to play with me. You had forgotten that before we met, I had met somebody that was way more powerful than you. You're wondering who, aren't you? How does that feel? You get to be the one to wonder who that is. I won't be as cruel as you were. So let me tell you. Sorry, I just got a text. So let me just tell you, it's my wife. She kicked your sorry, manipulating, good-for-nothing, selfish, expensive ass out. She was, is, and will always be more powerful than you. I think you knew this by the way she beat you down over 10 years ago. She even held you down so my kids, parents, and family and friends, and most of all me, could pound you like the bitch that you are. So I will end this. We see right through you now. We know what you're doing, and when I say we, I'm talking about me, my wife, my kids, my parents, my sister and her family, and also, let me tell you a secret. I found the rest of my family that I didn't even know I had. Where did I find them, you may be asking? Well, they had all been living on a boat. This is no ordinary boat. This boat has weapons that people had forgotten how to use because of you. Let me name a few of them for you, because I want you to know what will take you out. Compassion, caring, thoughtfulness, hope, self-pride, patience, justified anger, self-worth. But our biggest weapon is no secret weapon, because we want you to see it when it takes your head right off. That weapon is love. That's right, love. Let me say it one more time. Love. Something you never had and tried to take from me and my old and new growing family. Just know this. We're not waiting on you to come to us. We're taking the fight to you. We are not scared and we are not weak. So know this. We are coming for you. I would say goodbye, but nothing about you is good. So I will just do as my fellow crew member did before he left, and throw up the deuces with one hand. And I will add my middle finger to the other. People, that's awesome. That's Mr. Mark Wages. There's no way, people, to explain just how much this does for the person writing it. Could you hear that in Mark's letter? I mean, it's great for us, and it's great for people who have never been to the boat before. It gives them an opportunity to really see sort of firsthand some of the things that we're doing as a way to combat this menace. But if you listen to these, go to the playlist and listen through all of the different letters that we've got. You can hear it in the tone of the letters. You can hear what it's doing for the individual that's writing it. If you're out there today and you're in the process of living in the life and you haven't yet taken the step to quit, let this be an inspiration for you, because he's not wrong. The tools that we have on this boat, tools like compassion, and love and self-worth, right? All of those things, righteous indignation. We've got a group of people here that are willing to have your back to help you get to the finish line. That's the dream of this boat. So people, a couple of things are going to pop up on the screen. One is going to be the symbol for the lifeboat. Now, if you click on that, you can become part of this crew, and you're going to get all of those tools handed to you, and there are going to be a lot of people to help you use them. Make sure you hit the bell notification and hit all. That way, anytime we put up one of these videos, whether it's letters or anything else, or our live feeds, which we do often so that you get a chance to know the people that you're on the boat with, you'll be notified. On the other side, those are going to be videos that have already been shot. There's over 100 of them, people, that give you the tools necessary to fight the good fight, the battle that you've got in front of you. So that's it. And until we see you the next time, people, I am Captain Tommy Scoville, and you have an assignment. You know what it is. Between now and then, let's try to save somebody. God bless you.